everyone. I believe that most of you recall the earthquake and resulting destruction in Nepal last month. As risk managers, it is your responsibility to identify, assess, mitigate, and manage risk to avoid your company's potential loss. We have been asked by RoboCanada to assist them in selecting a new logistic hub to better serve the needs of their emerging markets in Kazakhstan, Pakistan, and South Korea. With this engagement, we have selected the 3 most suitable countries for this new logistic hub. We have identified ways to mitigate potential risks and concerns of RoboCanada before it makes its final decision. We selected Malaysia, Thailand, and China from 7 countries. We came to this conclusion based on data from risk room ranking and our analysis of the risk floor. We created a model to value the potential loss, as you can see here, of each country caused by risk factors. Russia and China are close to each other after the evaluation. We then tracked the risk trend from the period 2007 to 2014 and found that China's overall risk was decreasing, while Russia's risk was rising, which showed China would be a better candidate. Compared with existing hub in Canada and UK, it is easy to tell different countries have different weights on risk factors. Besides, we found several factors that the selected countries can enhance RoboCanada's supply chain. For example, a hub in the Asia will be closer to the customers and help to improve customer service. It may be closer to existing factories in Southern Europe and Northern Africa. Additionally, the new hub has advantages in cost of labor, national economy, and transportation. Is there a way to avoid risk and potential loss? My colleague will introduce the strategies to mitigate the risks.
According to the analysis of risk room, we conclude that there are several risks are similar high on the surface but could be potentially mitigated, such as the risk of earthquake, storms and floods, and human rights. We take China as an example. China has a higher than normal exposure for all 3 of these risks, but we can mitigate it. China is a big country. Not everywhere has earthquake activity, so we can avoid the risk of earthquake by locating the White House to somewhere with light earthquake exposure. Also, buildings can be designed to be earthquake resistant. Storm and flood issue can be mitigated by carefully selecting the route of transit and building multiple White House. Human rights risk can be mitigated by seeking higher quality of workplace conditions, better employee practice and procedures. Based on risk room, mitigation of certain risks reduce other risks. For example, lower earthquake risk leads to lower risk of epidemic and infrastructure. In this mitigation process, we analyze over and over again by using our own model. The result shows that China has lower risk than Russia after taking into account such mitigation. We have proven the Zurich risk room is a powerful and reliable tool to analyze risks in a more effective and efficient manner. However, risk room is not a panacea. It does not consider the risk interactions among countries. One solution to make the Zurich risk room more complete is to use the mixed effect model, as this model considers both risk interactions and country interactions at the same time. Moreover, we also recommend the client assess several additional concerns that my colleague would like to address at this time.
Yes, we do have further concerns. To expand on the risk mitigation impacts, we discovered additional concerns with the 3 countries that we selected. We identified 6 risks that are significant to RoboCanada and highlight 3 that are of the utmost concern. Over the next 5 years, cyber attack will cause the highest impact disruption for businesses throughout the world. With the potential loss of customer data, company trade secrets, information about research and development projects, and the damage to the reputation of an organization, this risk can be devastating to a company and in some cases will put them out of business. Next, we looked at additional political issues that RoboCanada must be concerned with. These include government confiscation, seizure under eminent domain doctrines, and corruption that is present in some countries. RoboCanada also must consider potential supply disruptions and their effects that could cripple the company, which include adverse weather events and the volatility of external financial factors, including the cost of working capital, exchange rate fluctuation, and access to credit. Without having undertaken due diligence of these factors facing RoboCanada, we would not have been able to narrow down our selection down to these 3 countries for the location of its new manufacturing hub. We also look forward to working alongside RoboCanada and finding the solutions to address these issues. Our team would like to thank Zurich for your time and the invitation to participate in this challenge, and we look forward to assisting Zurich in the next phase of this challenge. Thank you.